Inductive versus deductive approaches. Inductive approach provides specific examples first, then asks students to infer or deduct the rule. Deductive approach overtly explains the rules first, then provides specific examples to reinforce. Inductive approach learners discover the grammar rules themselves by examining the examples. This is also called as bottom-up approach. Thornbury notes that learners are provided with samples which include the target grammar that they will learn. Then learners work on the examples and try to discover the rules by themselves. When students obtain the grammar rules, they practice the grammar by creating their own examples. Steps involved in inductive thinking are observation of concrete example, attribute analysis, comparison, classification, generalization, and verification. Advantages of the inductive method. Knowledge is self-acquired and is soon transformed into wisdom. General truth, in order to be learned, must be earned, is a famous saying, and inductive method is true to it. It promotes mental activity leading to mastery of competencies on the part of the pupils and make them active participants in teaching learning process. It makes the lesson interesting by providing challenging situations to the students, any by helping to get reinforced by arriving at solutions. The child develops independence and self-confidence. The student's curiosity is well kept up till the end when generalizations are arrived. This method is very natural because most of the existing knowledge has been acquired in the way by generalizing specific examples. The child learns how to tackle problems. He not only cognizes information but also learns the way of recognizing these. It is a logical method and hence would develop the competencies involved in logical reasoning. It induces dependence on memorization and homework. Disadvantages of inductive method. The method is laborious and time consuming. All knowledge developed by our forefathers need not be rediscovered by the pupils. This will be wastage of time. It is not suitable for all items and all age groups. Application of the generalization is not attempted to in this method. Insufficient data may sometimes lead the learner to wrong generalization. Deductive approach. The rule is given in starting after that the concept is being explained. This is also called as top-down approach. The principles of this approach are generally used in the classes where the main target is to teach grammar structures. According to Thornbury's three basic principles, a deductive lesson starts with the presentation of rules by the teacher. Teacher gives examples by highlighting the grammar structures. Then students make practice with the rules and produce their own examples at the end of the lesson. Advantages of the deductive method. The teacher's work is simplified. He gives general principles and the students verify them. This method is very economical. It saves time and energy both of the students and the teachers. Many principles for the discovery of which man can have taken a lot of pains can be communicated to the students easily. It is very suitable for small children who cannot discover the truth for themselves. Disadvantages of deductive method. Knowledge is not self-acquired and therefore not assimilated properly. The child is deprived of the pleasure of self-activity and self-effort because ready-made formulae, principles and rules are given to him. It encourages memorization of facts which are soon forgotten. This method is unnatural and unpsychological for the students who do not possess ability to recognize abstract ideas in the absence of concrete examples. It fails to develop motivation and interest in learning as the truth are not of much value to the students. It fails to develop self-confidence and initiative in the students. Differences between inductive and deductive approaches. In inductive method, it is from specific to general, but in deductive, it is from general to specific. Inductive method focus more on students, while deductive method is focusing more on the teacher. In inductive method, activity or test is introduced first, but in deductive, concept is introduced first. Inductive method is used on a small group of students, while deductive method is used in a large classroom setting.